So, why meditate? Well, if you come to this video wondering why everybody's meditating or why you're hearing about it so often, is because it's probably the single most powerful technique that we can do on our own without any special tools, without any special technology, without any drugs. And we can greatly cultivate the deepest parts of our mind. And this brings amazing benefits into our lives. Careful though, because the moment we start thinking about the benefits, we end up sabotaging our meditation practice. So this video is not the technique of meditation. I have numerous other videos that guide you in that practice. But why? If you're wondering, well, why the heck do people meditate? It's to become aware of how the mind is actually working. And to see, am I controlling my own mind or is it running by itself? And the way to do that is through observation. And that's really what meditation is all about, is observation of the mind. Most often we will use the breath like as an anchor to hold us in the present moment, the present breath. But the mind has a mind of its own, and it will run to the future, go back to the past. It will ruminate over things forever and ever, wasting so much energy, destroying itself. It's like perpetually running, like you never allow it to really slow down a little bit. And meditation, a long-term practice and a regular practice, and really an everyday practice, like everything else good in our lives, whether it's brushing your teeth or going to the gym or eating lots of fruits and vegetables, all of those things are daily practices, not just once in a while or once a month. Then there's going to be no benefit at all. Now, something that comes from a longer term meditation practice is something, I'm going to call it wisdom, which is different from knowledge. Knowledge you may go to the university or get from a book or consulting with somebody else who has more experience. But wisdom is of the characteristic that it arises within. Okay? So wisdom, we might say, is something like understanding yourself, understanding your deep values, understanding what you truly believe, learning to see that you are being true or not being true to your deepest beliefs. This is where meditation guides us. It guides us deeper into the meaning of our lives. I can't say much about the universal truths. I don't know, that's much bigger than me, but I can look inside. I can look inside and know, what are my truths? And you can too, of course. You sit down and you practice and you see your truths. Careful, because you will also see your own lies. And what I mean is, we see that, hey, I truly am jealous. I actually am angry. No, I didn't actually forgive that person. Yeah, all of that stuff is still stored somewhere in the mind. And through meditation, it just keeps popping up continuously. And we very patiently observe it. And gradually it softens. If it ever goes away completely, my student asked me this yesterday, and I don't know. I know for me, yes, anxiety still comes up. Jealousy still pops up. Anger still arises. But I can catch it so much more quickly. And sort of like this, my jealousy comes up and I'm like, yeah, that's enough. That's enough jealousy. Anger, my biggie. Whoa, wait. I can catch it. In most cases, I can catch it pretty quickly. I can calm it down. I can cool it down. I can reframe it to think, it's not such a big deal. So we cultivate the mind through meditation, and this deeply enhances our wisdom, our emotional well-being, and it leads us to be able to see more clearly on the spiritual path.